Hello.
Hello.
Um,
Yes.
this is fault. As in, it's Corpse's fault we're playing this.
No, it's Claire's fault.
No, it's your fault. You found it. You suggested it.
Yeah, it's Claire's fault. You literally own it.
It is, yeah, literally my game. But only because you told me it was
Yeah.
there and it existed.
Yeah.
And you thought it was going to be good.
Yeah, I'm starting to rethink that last part.
Ah, okay.
It was on sale though, so it wasn't too bad.
Yeah, there's more than one fault.
It's about 4 or 5.
There's at least 3.
This is
possibly
chapter
4 or 5.
1.
This is
sorry. Milestone 1.
Milestone 1.
Because we can't have chapters in our visual novel. Oh no.
Oh no. That way lies madness. Oh wait, no. This way lies madness.
Yeah.
Okay, so what do we know? We know
there's a kingdom, there are wizards in it, and it was attacked while the king was off doing something secretly,
with
apparently.
2 tiny psychopaths apparently leading the charge.
Yeah, with 2 13-year-old murderers, who are hyper-powerful wizards.
I have to say, are much more interesting than these 2.
To be fair, these 2 haven't done anything yet.
I don't think that's going to change much, because she looks like very precious, pretty princess.
Ah!
She does look like she doesn't know what the fuck's going on in the world ever.
Where are we? What's that big green thing?
What's that thing in the sky?
Why is the sky smiling on the side? Where are its eyes?
Anyway, I think we should just probably start and maybe we'll get some answers, because that first part was just
words.
I think we're going to take this part a lot more sarcastically, because I think we realised that we now know vaguely what's going on.
The entire first thing, it always felt like it was about to go somewhere, then it didn't.
Yeah. But now we know we got 2 tiny psychopaths out there who I definitely prefer.
Yeah.
Because not just because they're tiny psychopaths, although that does help. Anyway, does that mean no? King Valor's all ready. Well, what do we do? The Comcraft line's been cut. Comcraft is basically like Comcast, I think.
It's communication magic.
Yeah.
That's all it means.
Yeah. We need to find a way to get in contact with my father. No. What proof is there that it really happened? This is me just overthinking things. There's just far too many unknowns from that conversation earlier. I think, actually, the main voice in the world now is you, isn't it?
Yeah, rather than the disembodied
princess.
Narrator.
Yeah.
I think it's almost just a narrator.
Yeah.
Now, this is weird.
This is a weird game.
The only thing I'm certain of from that was their intent to assassinate Selphine. The way they said, "Give us a princess, we want to kill everyone."
Well, they didn't say they wanted to kill her. They wanted her.
They did give that impression though.
They did get the impression they were tiny murderers. Yes,
it's a safe assumption, but there is always a chance. There is always a chance they wanted to do something else, like I don't know, steal her eyes or something.
Well, apparently she has her father's memories passed down to her via magic, according to the start scroll.
Yeah. Because that's how monarchy works, apparently.
Well, in this world it does.
Yeah, which must mean, must mean if you've got particularly old monarchies, you've got just people with too much extraneous bump in their heads.
Yeah, basically. Which at that point, everything breaks down.
It also means you're probably terrified to do anything because you know the descendants will know about it.
This is still you.
Oh, so is it so wrong to take a life if it means protecting someone important to you? Isn't it your job in the pacifist kingdom where you're a bodyguard who doesn't? What could she have meant by that? Oh, trying to lower my guard? No, she didn't seem like she was lying. Meh. And there's that other girl, Marichelle. She's definitely a crafter on a whole other level. What, that artisan Coco as well. Coco. Pentagram-shaped mana synergy. She was alone, so her bless took longer to execute, allowing me to respond quickly enough. But if there were 2 of them walking together to attack, then... Blah, blah. Yeah, we know. Right. Got more pressing issues to think about right now. Yeah.
Then do it! Hey, Retona, what should we do now?
Please calm down, Princess Selphine, because I almost always use your full name and title. For now, we need to get ourselves together. Find out just where we are in a wood.
Yeah. What are you saying? You're using your mana craft to bring us here, right? What do you mean we need to find out where we are?
Is it about that?
Please, tell me, what's going on? Just what's happening?
Me? Yeah.
Retona?
Forgive me. Oh, God.
Why are you apologising, Retona? There's no need to,
Forgive me, milady.
Oh, good. We've got an emotional breakdown happening.
Milady! Despite the situation being as it was, I rushed into using our last resort of escape. Please forgive me, milady.
Sorry, what? Selphie's mind went blank from Retona's sudden barrage of apologies. Retona had the respect of many for being incredibly capable and talented and always kept her cool. However, you have only told us that. You have not exactly shown us the capable and talented part.
Yeah.
Ever since they were children, she was the person Selphine looked up to the most, next to her parents. This was the first time in her life seeing Retona lose her composure to this extent.
Well, since they're about the same age, that's slightly concerning more than anything else.
Yeah. Retona?
Ah!
What the fuck is going on? She mustn't let the princess feel uncertain. That much she knew. But the girl of glass couldn't so much as raise her head. Still in shock, Selphine pulls Retona up, and the very same realisation finally dawns upon the two girls, that this was the end of their peaceful lives.
Now kiss!
Now kiss!
Kiss!
Beginning of their harsh journey.
Okay.
Okay. We have a song and a starting sequence, I think.
Project overwritten.
Yeah.
Oh, look, someone gets stabbed. No one cares.
That was the background story thing at the beginning of the thing that didn't. Yes, game. This is all your fault. Glad you accept that.
Oh look, it's a bit like Africa.
Yeah. Okay. I can sort
Sky.
of. Yeah, I don't know what the song is, but Selphine Rugson harder. Who's gonna win?
She opens her eyes a lot. Oh God.
Regensvaster. Okay.
I've got a magic sword. Facials. Oh God.
Rune Sarah.
I'm Perky.
I'm quirky. Rodos
I'm
Weiss.
Fruiting. And possibly some kind of middle management person.
Yes, no, well, maybe love interest there.
Oh, yeah.
Her.
Oh God, that one at the back on the right.
Yeah. What the fuck?
Hands.
Gloves.
Sadness. Eyes.
Emotions.
Falling on a man with a barrel.
Big tables. Bigger table.
Bean. Colours.
Words.
And more colours. The sky.
And
children.
And random person we don't know. And main characters.
And looking up. And then, for some reason, bits of dust going into the sky.
Yes. Oh, hello.
Oh, God, we're here again.
The stray effect?
Yes, it's a bizarre phenomenon that suddenly moves people, animals, or things to some faraway place. It's also what you call a dog that doesn't have an owner. You've never heard of it? Like other stories of other people suddenly becoming stranded, like. After calculating how long it took to rescue them later on, they'd managed to reach places that you couldn't physically reach on foot in that amount of time. We call it teleporting.
But this is a phenomenon, the kind that sounds like the stuff of rumours and superstition, and also like it's been housed in bastions of magic that are many millennia old, like the monarchy.
Yeah.
Doesn't look like something they could intentionally cause.
See, lately there's been some discoveries about that, see? Basically, there's a theory that says it works similar to how common craft works, only you send people instead of messages, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
See, Comcraft works by having a mana line in synchronization between two people. They turn what they want. They turn what they want to communicate, words, feelings, into a certain mana wavelength, and then send it through. See?
I see.
So just imagine when that stuff's turned into mana and sent, except with an actual physical being.
Just how is that?
Ugh, damn it, I have to explain all that as well.
Well, they are children. Give them a break.
That is a good point. To put it another way, based on how you convert something into mana and how you can synchronize with the receiver, sending things or beings isn't exactly out of the question, or something like that. Are you still with me, Coco? Do you need to have a sit down and a think? Shall I get you a magazine and some cocoa for Coco?
Okay, thanks. That's ridiculous. There's no way that could possibly be true.
You're a fucking wizard, Coco. You can make people appear out of your stick. Stop fucking whining and get on with it. Makes you so sure, you little bitch.
Are you serious? Because that's well beyond what any human could possibly accomplish.
Yes, and I'm asking just what makes you think that.
So what? You mean to say that just with the use of manacraft, a single person could deconstruct two whole people down to the mana particle? Oh. Okay. Quantum particles, fine. Mana particles, okay. Send themselves to some faraway place and then reconstruct themselves without any single flaw whatsoever.
Bingo! You're a fucking wizard! Try to keep up! Do you understand?
Are you crazy? No, but I'm beginning to think that she is.
That's just thick. What?
And on just what planet do you think a person could use magic like that exists? Stop trying to make a fool of people.
Don't have to, they do it themselves, it seems. Like I said, I'm asking you what makes them all seem like some crazy fantasy magic, like some kind of wizards in a castle or something.
Hang on. There we go.
Yeah.
There we go.
Fantasy magic.
Okay, fine. Let's just assume that a single person could perfectly, instantly turn two people into mana. You'd have to be some crazy superhuman to handle that much mana and move it while keeping stable. It's almost like you could have two things, some magical objects on either end, like your staff.
Yeah. Now listen, Coco, you see. You summon shadows into physical things that murder people. Right? Try to think of the big picture here. That's not my point, boyo. Look. Just think about it for a second.
Besides, you think we can find a mana line? One that can handle all that? Then why don't you just try?
Oh, come on, no. Well, all right. It's not the same kind of mana line that you connect between two people. Coco, you just need to calm the hell down. You're making a whole lot of amateur assumptions here.
Oh, get off my back. You're always explaining everything so roundabout. Just get to the point. Why don't you...
Coco.
Yeah?
You need to relax. Just calm down. Yes, that's right, calm down. Have a nice sit down, you see. Put your feet up. Watch some publicum. It'll be fine. Down.
Sorry.
Now then. Just before you just try to deny everything I say, why don't you look at the facts, see? Regardless of what your common sense dictates, you fucking wizard, the two of them need to disappear from here. Sean. Yes. Enemy used glass. Bend light. Glass, you say?
Yeah, that's right. That Selphine girl was actually there the entire time. She was right in front of me, but didn't see her at all. That's freaking cheating. Because obviously you don't use everything in your power when someone's attempting to murder you. You just let them. It's the rules.
Oh no, boyo, you have to play absolutely fairly. Except that, well, only one side has to play fairly. Your side can just murder women on a whim. It's fine.
And have masses of shadow armies.
Yep.
And
summon fire from the ground.
And have teenage warlords.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
Maybe possible they're nearby. Hiding? Some kind of optical camouflage using refracted light, eh? Didn't even know you could do that. I've never heard of any technology like that. With some magic, on the other hand, they could fucking you be a wizard, possibly. But I'm certain that they're not hiding anywhere near here. Ever since you reported that Selphine disappeared, I've been scanning the whole area. I haven't detected a single thing moving since then. They must have escaped using some kind of craft that we don't know anything about, see?
Like teleportation?
Yep. I see. Got to hand it to Rugen's Zenhide, or whatever. We made sure to seal him in. What, the Ruggles?
They're now the Ruggles.
Ruggles. Princess Ruggle.
Dutch cares away. Down Ruggle.
We made sure to seal him in sight before striking, and a target the princess still manages to escape.
Oh.
Ah!
Sorry.
I was only broken now.
But.
Oh, jeez, you're still talking about that, said the unknown voice in the sky. Huh?
Do you want me to do this one?
Yeah.
Miss Milano? Huh.
Ah, it's Tits McGee.
Well,
she's more legs, to be fair, but you know.
Hey, Marie, everyone. Looks like you're just about wrapping things up here. She's Nicole. She's got to be. She's definitely Nicole.
She's fantasy Nicole goes on a killing spree.
Yeah.
Not nice. Eavesdrop, sis.
Oh, well, sorry about that, but I've been up here this whole time and not one of you noticed me. That's not nice either. But please forgive us.
Don't kill me. Well, it's not nice that you were watching us either. You could have called out to us or something, isn't it? See?
Is this Team Rocket that we've got here?
A bit, yeah.
This is basically inept fucking evil bad guys.
Yeah. Only these ones are super powerful, yet still inept.
But then I was there. I mean, eavesdropping is like listening in when no one knows you're there, and you're seeing if people start talking bad about you, right?
So she does admit eavesdropping. No one cares.
But what do I get? No one notices me. No one talks bad about me, and whatever you're talking about is boring. So I decided to end it all before it got any worse.
Worse? Well, we would never badmouth someone like you. You might murder us all, you see.
Anyway, to sum it all up, Princess of the Ruggles and her bodyguard managed to escape right under your noses. Is that right? What's this, Coco? Are you shaking? I'm sorry, Miss Milano. I had them trapped, but they did something completely unexpected. You're so cute. It's like, that's it. You're like an adorable little pet. Yeah, a cute little pet. Like a furry little hamster. How lovely.
This when we find out she ate a hamster. Yes, about that. We were discussing just about what went wrong, you see.
Yeah. When you make a mistake, you need to figure out why. Right, Coco? Yeah, you're right. Oh my, Coco. Your face is just deathly pale.
Sis, I think that's enough.
You're right. She looks kind of sad now, all curled up. Coco, raise your head. Yes, ma'am. I know you're strong, but you're only human. You can make mistakes. Am I wrong? Well, I... Don't worry. No need to be so afraid. But please for... Really, though, being able to recreate the stray effect using Minecraft here. Well, it's hard to believe it myself, but I'm sure your explanation is right for the most part at least.
Yeah, but words cannot express my gratitude.
Now, Coco, look up at me in the eyes. I want you to answer one question for me. Yes, ma'am? There aren't any idiots among my subordinates, right? Huh? Everyone makes mistakes. We can't help it. Humans are just humans after all. Now, Coco, an idiot is someone who makes a mistake, just like everyone else, but learns absolutely nothing from it. Worthless garbage. Now answer me, Coco. You are an idiot. Yes or no? No. Yes.
No.
Next time, I swear I'll... Even a rat can reflect on its mistakes. I won't fail you. Next time I'll definitely... Definitely. You better improve as if your life depended on it. Because there are no idiots in my subordinates. Understand? Okay? Quite like her.
Yeah.
She's quite creepy.
The mana stream covers the world in a net-like weave, and its ebb and flow are constantly changing. However, there are also parts of it that are fairly stable.
Okay.
Okay, where did this come out from? In these gentler streams, artificial mana can be applied to reinforce its flow. The technology we use draws on the stray effect, allowing us to travel through these fixed mana streams. It's called long-distance travel craft, because we're incredibly unimaginative. A stable mana line in a fairly good condition that could support enough particles worth both me and it's actually an internal monologue, not the narrator. Support both me and Sefi. See, they've got a narrator and they've got internal monologues, and you can't tell which is which.
Yeah, it is badly designed. I will...
Yeah. It took nearly a year just looking for a line that was both stable and usable. Strong and stable. Yeah.
I almost feel like you've got a beef with someone. I'm just not quite sure who.
Yeah, going to throw poo at someone. Spent another year breaking in the man line so I could send my mana through it.
My manar through it.
Do.
Manar.
Do. Then another year to be able to send one more person's worth of mana through the line. That was the first long-term project that I've undertaken since becoming Princess Selphine's formal guardian. Of course, the fact that I'm not allowed to hurt anyone in any way means that I'm a pretty shit bodyguard.
Why didn't she take her through this man line when the castle was attacked?
Oh, they did say it was a last-ditch thing for some reason. Presumably because they had no idea where the feck it would go. Which is a bit odd when they identified the mana line and stuff. But anyway, the mana line was supposed to have connected to an emergency shelter of Invalsbracht, constructed with the cooperation of both our countries. But, for some reason or another, the line's destination seems to have been cut off. Camera switches to a crater. Well, now that I think about it, the fact that we managed to get off with just this much is our saving grace from today's disastrous events. They got off together. The man line easily could have diverted further into the sea. Or into the sky. Up someone's arse. I don't fucking know. It's magic. If that were to have happened, we'll probably be drowning to death by now.
In poo.
In poop. Oh, we went to the sea and there's this... It's alright, we're near the coast. Oh no, we're still going to drown. There's this tidal wave of crap coming down a mountain.
If you're not sure where that's coming from, watch our City Skylines episodes. I'm not sure if it'll be before or after. Ratona, just how many craft do you know that I don't?
Excuse me?
It's just, we've always been together.
Oh, yeah.
I've never seen you use something like this even once. Selphine's expression clouds over. Oh no, this is internal monologue again.
Oh, I can't really blame her. She's seen an entirely new mana craft. Being used by someone you thought you knew used inside that. Oh god. Used for something she thought she knew. Bloody hell. Change tense off with a bloody sentence. The mana craft is still in the middle of development. To my knowledge, it's never even been used once. So by development, you mean entirely theoretical. I suppose it seems like I'm just making excuses for myself now, but this isn't manacraft that can easily be used in circumstances other than this. Well, it can be. It's just a bad idea.
How come?
This manacraft is unilateral.
Huh?
Huh? Unilateral. It only works one way. Therefore, we can't go back to the same mana line we used to get here. Interesting choice of terminology.
Yeah, one way would have worked better. So that means...
Yes, we're fucked. From here on, we walk.
Okay.
No, fuck. Finally, we've got a fire going. I thought we were walking.
Don't know.
Just what it is with this place. The concentration of mana is abnormally low. But because you just used it all. Is it low? No, that's not quite right. It's like my senses have been dulled. I can't even perceive the mana stream around us. Maybe you're knackered from using super magic. It's fine. I'm sure it is. Everything's fine. As long as Princess Selphine survives, then everything will be fine. As long as the path down is preserved, then the country can be rebuilt again.
What's the path down?
That's the memory thing.
Uh.
I have to believe that. All we have to do is make sure she survives and has a lot of sex and bears children successfully, and they grow up to be healthy heirs, and we have the political backing to actually retake the kingdom. Fuck. Damn it, the stray effect. I was prepared for something to have happened. I didn't expect the craft to be this unstable. This entirely theoretical prototype thing. Well, no point brooding about it now.
Oh, that is a point that she has there.
Yeah. Let's wash the blood off these tattered clothes and get some rest.
Yes, your perfectly pristine tattered clothes.
Also, it's the middle of the night and we're going to sleep. Let's make sure our clothing is completely sodden.
That was 3 lots of ellipses. Jesus Christ.
I couldn't get even a single wink of sleep. For some reason, my body feels so much heavier than usual. Is this because I haven't had decent? Have you never been tired before?
I think actually what's happened is they've gone into a mannerless world.
We've ended up in Basildon. No! It's like all of my muscles have gone slack. It's a terrible feeling. Unbelievably unpleasant.
Morning.
Morning. Good morning. Selphine greets me with a troubled expression. Good morning. It pained me to see her long dress covered in dirt and twigs.
At least she's warm.
Even though we had no other choice, I still regret having to sleep outdoors.
She's a princess. She's not a snowflake. She can deal.
Did you sleep well? Selphine looked quite out of it as she shook her head. Her eyes seemed to be slightly... Her eyes seem to be... not they're around her eyes or anything. It's...
No, her eyes are just slightly bulbous frog eyes. I was just so worried about my father and everyone in the country too.
This frog kept vomiting on me. Damn it. I can't help but curse my own powerlessness. We need some information.
Yeah.
Just who were those people who attacked us? And the entire kingdom? We didn't even know something as basic as that, even though they told us their names.
Why do you think they were after my life? The line down?
Yeah, they want to steal your memories because of some secret thing, whatever.
Did they not want me to become queen or something?
Putting a stop to the monarchy, eh? Damn Republicans. Who knows?
Well, no one here.
We can make wild guesses one after the other, but we know too little right now. All we know is they're violent murderers who summon shadows that stab people.
Yeah, we know quite a bit, actually.
Yeah, let's avoid his getting out this forest and ascertaining our location. Really? Who would actually phrase it like that?
Military bodyguard?
Nah. For honest, most military people would probably there'd be none of swear words in it for one thing.
Yeah, well, let's put it like this. They would also not say that either.
Then we can think all we want later.
Okay.
For now, we need to focus on surviving and making it back to whatever Fraggle Rock or any of the Alliance's territories. Anything else we can put on the back burner. Or we burn the backs. After walking for tens of minutes...
Whole
Oh!
tens?
Tens of minutes! We finally found the first sign we didn't have to live off the land. It's a small trail that might just be where predators go through. Rocks and other vegetation were cleared, exposing just the bare dirt. There's grass, you liar. This wasn't the work of animals. They were clearly signs it was done intentionally by human hands.
Are you sure?
You sure? I can't see any. A settlement must be near-ish.
I guess we go this way.
Looks like it. For safety's sake, please stick close to me.
Okay.
As we have finally assured we're making our way back to civilization, another worry surfaces.
All these trees don't look familiar at all.
You never left the castle. Shut the fuck up. That's right. Just where is this place?
Basildon!
Basildon! The forest is full of vegetation I've never seen before in the woods surrounding Fraggle Rock. And despite being a forest, the air felt incredibly thin. If we started running here, we'd likely feel lightheaded very quickly. It's not humidity or the heat, but it just feels like it's lacking something. I have a bad feeling about this, because I'm a fucking Jedi. Selphine, milady! Hey, you didn't call her princess, and you told someone else off for that earlier. If where we are isn't in the Lion's territory, then we need to prioritise acquiring sediment.
Sediment?
As soon as possible. Sediment? Really? You're gonna
Huh? Sediment? You mean the stones for storing mana? What for?
get some sandstone. Our Comcraft line has been severed. Dun dun dun.
Huh? Huh? Oh, you're right.
Our lines to King Valar and to the Knights of the Quinn Order have been severed. The Knights of the Mighty Quinn.
I didn't notice last night that my line with my father wasn't working. I kept trying to call him, but nothing happened.
A bit of subtle hint.
But why are they cut?
No.
That face you're making. It's not good, is it?
Hey, what are you saying about my face? I can think of two reasons. One, the lines were cut as a consequence of the stray effect.
And the other?
The other is I've been sent so far away that the lines have ended up being cut.
Uh-oh.
Spaghettios. The shelter is well within the coverage of the Comcraft lines. I've personally verified it. You asked, okay. For the line to be cut, well, there's really only one possible answer. We done goofed. In any case, we're effectively operating alone, because we're alone. It's certainly a problem that we can't contact anyone in Fraggle Rock, but if we were to get separated, then we'd have no way of getting in touch with each other. Absolutely cannot allow that to happen. If I could, I'd re-establish a Comcraft line between us right now.
But we don't have any sediment.
Yes, because Comcraft only works when we throw rocks at each other. Exactly.
I can't. Why? And from there, another hour passed. And I think we should call that an episode 2.
Well, because... as more tens of minutes went past. Tens of minutes, really? So, under 2 hours.
Yes. So, this game is special. We have played worse.
Oh god, yes. Well, I'm not in physical pain, so that's still better than Pyrite Heart. So shortly after that, I did go on a day trip, and it was there was a geological museum-y thing, and in the shop they actually did have a Pyrite Heart that I was eyeing up, but it was quite expensive.
I think I was actually there with you at that point.
No, you weren't.
Because I know we've made that joke in a shop before.
We might. I think. That wasn't Lincoln.
Because we did see a Pyrite Heart.
Well, it was a different one. You weren't with me. It was with my parents and stuff.
Oh, right.
But yeah, there seemed to be a thing for some reason. Anyway, yeah.
Yeah, Pyrite Heart. There you go.
This isn't it.
This isn't it. But it's verging on the nonsensical. Because why make up a word when jamming two words together would do. Why not jam two nonsensical words together?
And why not might take a word from one other thing to describe something that's incredibly different, and is magical, but use an incredibly mundane word for it that just sounds like you're talking about rocks.
Yeah.
Or mud. Gravel. Need to get some gravel.
We need some
from a lake bed.
We need some sediment. Why is this?
Well, that's assuming it's just rocks. I mean, it could be some,
It could be sand.
Yeah, well, it could be bloody lime scale.
Oh God. Anyway.
We need to get a dirty kettle.
This game is fault. Has
anyone got any lime scale remover? We need you to do magic.
Bye bye, everybody.
Bye.